Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you are all having a wonderful Sunday. Today, we're going to be laddering a bit with Skarph's signature team, just to try and learn some of the lines a little bit better. Okay, I think for Salaman's lead, it makes sense to go Skarmory, since they could be like a choice band set, or they could be fearing Ice Beam, they could switch out. Though, we do have a couple more options here. Starmie is the other great option, as well as Swampert. If we don't want to take a Brick. I don't know. I like going Skarmory here. That looks like CB damage for sure. So we can get up spikes here. And they're probably going to have a Magneton in the back, but unfortunately this team doesn't really have a way to deal with Magneton like a Dugtrio or even a Pursuit Tar. So with Salamence and Magneton, it's usually safe to assume the last are like Claydol, Snorlax, and Suicune. So Claydol, Snorlax, Suicune, and then maybe a Fighter or a Metagross. Well, probably Metagross if it was Snorlax, Suicune, Claydol, then it would be Metagross, or it would be a Fighter like Metacham or Heracross in the Claydol slot. But you know, typically, the fighter teams like to lead with the fighter if it's Metacham, and if it's Heracross, it usually likes to camp out in the back. I'm just gonna go Aerodactyl and click Earthquake. I feel like we have very good switch-ins to a choice-banded Salamence if it decides to switch in. Oh, Starmie. Skarmory. Which means we can just go Starmie on it, because typically teams like this can't really carry a Gengar as well. Okay, perfect. Then we can just switch out here. I like going to Blissey, because that means we can't get Toxiced. We can also go to Tyranitar if we think we're gonna need Blissey for something. Okay, let's see here. If we go into our teams here, we can see what the likely teammates are. So it'd be Salamence. It's hard to type when you have this many teams, because it kind of lags out the builder. How much time do we have? 90 seconds? That's more than enough. We're just going Blissey. I wonder if he has like a tar in the back. Probably not. He could have a Tyranitar though. It might be this linear team. With Blissey and Swampert, could be it. Okay. So, is this like a toxic Swampert? I'm willing to risk that. And we can rapid spin here. Perfect. I think I'm actually max IV. Yeah, I'm 31 attack IVs. Sometimes it resets that for no reason. HP fly does a decent chunk. Do you think we can roar here? I think versus a CB Salamence it makes sense to click Toxic. But I like Roar because he's gonna switch. Oh man, Toxic would have been great there. Like Protect. Okay. I think Protect again makes sense. Oh, so he's not oh, what? That does so little. Yeah, I figured he'd try an Ice Beam again. Okay. That was a good Toxic click. Alright, now we're making some pretty decent progress. I like the play of going Blissey and healing up. Like we just Ice Beam here. Oh! Wow. Okay. I guess that's gonna be game one. Looks like this guy was a pretty decent gamer, 15-20. Certainly nothing to scoff at. And I will save this replay in case I want to look back on it later. We're not too high with this alt right now. We're at around, what are we right now? 1411? Is that true? Wait. Yeah, 1411. Let's still say 1411. Cool. 1400 gaming. So if this is just the choice band set, like I would assume it to be, superpower definitely KOs me. Notably though, it can't KO Skarmory with an explosion. Come on, let me get my spikes down. Ah, there we go. We'll get one layer down. I think we can go to Swampert pretty safely. I want to see what the rules are. Versus Swampert. It looks like Explosion can kill Swampert, so we're gonna have to play around that. We could also pivot Starmie in, since it can't really kill Starmie unless it explodes, and I think we do want to do that because we don't want I was gonna say we don't want to be risking the rock resist so early into the match. And then here, I think it might make sense to go Aerodactyl. That might be our best play. Because he's probably going to Leech Seed here. Go Skarmory as well, but I think I like Aerodactyl more. Amazing full para, actually. I don't mind Rock Slide here. Decent chance for Paraflinch, and I don't think you ever risk Celebi like this. Alright. We bring out Swampert, which seems to be some variant of Endeavor. Want to figure out how we're going to deal with this. Typically, I like a max speed defensive Starmie because it deals with Endpert a little bit better. But I think this will be fine for now because he'll click Substitute here. Maybe I can just roar it out, but that'll. I'm gonna try and roar it out. This is probably a bad idea. Yeah, this is not a great idea. Because what's gonna happen now is okay. This just denies a calm mind. I feel like we can switch it up with this. Go for Hidden Power Bug. Or Double Edge, actually. I think I like Hidden Power Bug. Okay. Can bring Starmie back in. Or Swampert. I think I like Swampert a little bit more. Oh man. And it's only Ice Beam. This is fine though. You know what? I think Blissey might have a chance to heal if something gets paralyzed. Do outspeed with Double Edge. Maybe I should have Earthquake just to deny like a Tyranitar coming in. Can maybe go to our Blissey or our Starmie. We could also go Swampert. Wow, that's a pretty good read. Just go ahead and Giga Drain like that. I wonder if Blissey can live one from a fully offensive maybe. What's the roll for Giga Drain? 74. It looks like it's an offensive. I'm just gonna surf here. Let's see if we get the roll to live. He's just gonna explode. I don't know if I agree with that play. Thunderwave, cool. I think Focus Punch works here pretty well. Hidden Power Fighting, huh. Does have Bolt. Fortunately, we don't get full para. Please live. No. I would have loved to click counter there. Oh man. Oh. Alright. Now we just click Rock Slide and hope for the best, but I think Regirock is just gonna do us in. Unless I get really lucky with the flinches. Does not look like it. Gonna have to go over and watch this one again. Alright. Usually I just Focus Punch turn 1 here. Wow. Kind of a crit machine. Little bit of hacks going on here. Maybe it doesn't have Hidden Power Grass. Get a Rock Slide here, or Double Edge. I don't think I mind just clicking Thunder Wave twice. Good critical hit there from him. I don't know. This might not be the best play. I'm gonna have to flinch with a rock slide. Doesn't look like I get it. I guess that's gonna be it for today. I typically only like to do 3 matches per day, since I feel like doing any more would kind of drain my mental energy and I wouldn't really be playing the best. So 3 matches it is today, and maybe either tomorrow or on Tuesday I'll play a couple more games, and then we can go back over those and see how I'm doing and if I can change anything to play a little better. But if you liked the video, drop a sub and I'll catch you in the next one.